Okay, Deb, as promised, here's your video. There's a little olive oil in the bottom of the pan there. Let it heat up. Let's coat the bottom. About 2 tablespoons, I guess, more or less. And then I've already chopped my onions and my bell pepper, the whole olives that I had. I don't throw them in whole. I like them chopped up, a rough cut on those. I got my garlic, and there's a little thing that I do with the bouillons, the chicken bouillons. I shave them because this way they dissolve quicker into the sofrito. All right, so let's start. Okay, now we start with my onions first. Throw those in. And there's no need, at this point really, there's no need to put in any salt because the bouillon is going to do that for you. I used to salt it, put a little bit of salt on every layer of vegetable for the sofrito, but now I don't do that. So I have to sweat these a little bit, probably have to do a little time lapse. But when I sweat these a little bit and they get a little translucent, then I throw in the garlic. I throw in the garlic, not just the garlic, I throw in the garlic and the chicken bouillon that's shaved. And I'll show you what I do. See right here? Okay? I shave it so this way, it's not a block and it dissolves easier. Well, maybe I don't have to time lapse. That's pretty good. Let's do a little, right? Make it look like a real cooking show, right? All right. They sweat a little. I got the heat on high, so it's sweating pretty fast. So now I throw in the shaved bouillon cubes, 2 of them. Right? I'm gonna throw in my garlic. There's about 4 or 5 4 or 5 teeth, depending on what you like. I like about 4 nice sized ones. Right? And then I go like this until the bouillon dissolves with the oil and coats. Now remember, this is medium-high heat. I got this going, so it's gonna go a little faster. But this way, those guys dissolve in there. And as you can see, it changes to the bouillon color almost. And you can already start smelling the garlic. You don't want to burn it. Next goes in my bell peppers. I like red, so they taste a little sweeter. If you want green, you put in green. No big deal. All right. Now, I used to use cooking wine, but since I put the bouillons, no cooking wine. If I didn't have the bouillons at this point, I put in cooking wine. But instead of cooking wine, it's good old Sutter Home, little bottles we have here, little Pinot Grigio, really works nice. I just give it a little, so this way it glazes a little bit, evaporates, give a nice little taste in there. The other little thing that I like to do is I put a little cumin. Now it's really just, you know, a sprinkle, maybe not even a quarter of a teaspoon, but it gives that a little bit of cumin taste, that spice, that lovely Latino spice we like. Now from here, the next thing is, see, I can just a light hint of cumin. That's what you want. All right, then the tomato sauce, 2 cans. 1. And 2. Now, I have about almost 1 3/4 pounds of ground beef. So, you know, that's why I use 2 cans. If it was like a pound or less than a pound, I'd with 1 can. But we usually do like 1 3/4 pounds. Right. Now let that simmer for a little bit. And the next thing that's gonna go in will be the picadillo, the ground beef. We're back. I let it simmer for like a minute or 2 at medium heat. Now I add my meat. So I just clump it in. I break it up as I put it in. And you don't have to salt the meat because there's enough salt in the bouillon. So this way you have a nice complement of salt, not too salty. I know you like to add raisins, you know, Renee doesn't like raisins, but I wouldn't have added them now anyway. I will usually wait till the end, just about, you know, towards the end anyway. So, switch to my flat spatula, because when we come back, it's my last step. Well, since I'm so good at filming these things, I forgot to film the part where I added the olives. But, you know, I let it go for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Then I dropped in the olives, and then after that, I dropped in, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a cup of the brine that comes in the olive jar, and you just let it cook down. And then you have this beautiful picadillo. All right, it was great. Until next time, bye.